what inspires a new piece of gear. Sometimes we go a long time without buying or playing or trying anything new because we don't have any money to get anything new. But sometimes just going out of the way to purchase something, anything, doesn't have to be something expensive, it can be something cheap. Buying something new will spark some ideas. Capturing the learning curve, the figuring out process, instead of trying to figure it out and then record something or make something. Capture the learning process, and you'll find new things. The excitement of just turning a knob makes you feel like you're really making something. Plugins can be inspiring too, getting you something, because it's something can take you a new direction, but really it makes a difference when you buy a new piece of equipment that you can touch and feel. When you listen to something later, you're like, oh, that was that exact piece of gear, you know, that unique piece. It was that. Plugins kind of, everybody can get the same exact plugin, but having a physical piece of gear that is existing in the world, using that, it'll make you remember that, and that's important, I think. The more you use a piece of equipment, the more mojo it captures within its own existence. I've carried around the pedals I've had since I first started playing guitar. I still have those same pedals. You could always replace a pedal, but you can't replace that pedal that you were doing this, that, and that with at a certain time. So that all goes into having gear, physical gear. It doesn't have to be the most expensive thing, but maybe. And you also forget the thrill of like deciding what the gear is. It could be daunting, or it could be nerve-wracking when you don't have much funds to pick something. But sometimes just getting a random thing and doing it impulsively can be a regret at first. But when you create something, it will always be there. So and when you are looking for a piece of gear, you end up researching and you're learning a lot. You learn about different parameters of things that you might have not been so familiar with, and you kind of learn why it's important to have something like with this certain feature on it, and why it's important to you. And it can be knowledgeable. You can gain knowledge when you are looking for a piece of gear, or you can go the other way and just impulsively buy something out of nowhere that you have known nothing about, and roll that dice and make something work with something that at random. Random is like improvisation of choices. It can be inspiring.